quarterback position, Josh Allen, the only one with a super inflated ADP here in the second round, 18.8. Jalen Hurts falls back a little bit, potentially with the loss of the tush push, 35.1 going towards the end of the third round now. Lamar Jackson has jumped Patrick Mahomes. It's Mahomes and then Stroud, Anthony Richardson back-to-back, which will be sophomore quarterbacks there. And then down the board a little bit, it still gets interesting. Joe Burrow, quarterback 8, Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh in town, quarterback 10, and Brock Purdy, Kyler Murray, they're looking like a pretty good deal down there at QB 12 or 13. Anything stand out to you here, Eric? Anything that jumps off the page that you say, wow, that is a value right away, or I'm not paying that price?
I'm going to have a lot of Anthony Richardson in best ball drafts, especially if this ADP holds true. He's someone that I think we're going to see his ADP rise a pretty fair amount. I mean, okay, the upside is unreal, right? Granted, it comes with risk, as evidenced by last season, but that's definitely someone that I'm going to be targeting. The name that I want to mention is one that we actually haven't touched on here. I think you're going to have to scroll way down to Mr. Jared Goff.
Wow.
A guy looking at that big board overall, 2 of his weapons are inside of the top 12. I'm assuming that his tight end is tight end 1 or 2. Yet here he is as QB like 28 or whatever, right? Like if the market is telling us that all of his receiving weapons are going to have ceiling type of seasons, you would tend to think that Jared Goff probably is going to have a pretty good season as well, right? So he could be someone that, if you're on that 1-2 turn and you want to start building some stacks with Amon-Ra and Gibbs, you can basically get Jared Goff for free, 10, 12 rounds later, right?
For me, what stands out is the kind of wait on QB zone. Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Kyler Murray, Tua, like that would be my sweet spot. I'm typically, I don't do a lot of best ball, but in general, if it makes sense to go after one of the top 2 or 3 guys, I will. But I subscribe. I learned this from JJ Zacharyson, Rich Rebar. If you're not, don't be the guy in your league taking the QB6 in your drafts. So I subscribe to that because the actual data behind that has kind of roller coastered, since late round QB came out in 2011. But if these ADPs hold, like those 4 quarterbacks, I'm picking other positions and just I'm gonna feed off one of those guys.